TikTok, Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts, you name it. I used to scroll for a pretty considerable amount of time, probably a couple hours every day. But recently I've been able to replace most of my scrolling time with things I actually enjoy doing. So today I'm just going to be talking about 3 of these things, and hopefully it's going to give you an idea on what to do instead of scrolling, because no one likes that they scroll, but a lot of the times it just happens because you have downtime, and if you don't know what to do in that downtime, it can just be easy to hop on an app and scroll. Anyways, the first thing is kind of controversial because a lot of people have been hating on video games recently. They think it's a waste of time. They think as a grown man, you shouldn't be playing video games. But honestly, in moderation, and if you just have some free time, especially because compared to scrolling, it's a lot less stimulation. For example, if you're playing Call of Duty, you need to actually strategize and get kills for dopamine instead of just swiping your finger. But honestly, I'm not really into too competitive of games. Besides chess, I think chess is goated. And I guess that's not even really a video game, but this fishing game, I've been playing this fishing game a lot. I would be just doing real fishing, but I'm in the Midwest, so it's too cold right now. Alright, so the second thing, no ambiguity. For sure less stimulating than scrolling. For sure better than scrolling in general. Is just reading a book. In my opinion, nonfiction is going to be more beneficial than reading fiction. But even if you are going to read fiction, it's probably still better than just scrolling mindlessly. But personally, I've been reading this book called Outliers. It's definitely more niche compared to like the typical like Atomic Habits, 50 Laws of Power, How to Win Friends and Influence People. Like the typical self-help books, it's definitely niche compared to those, even though it's still a pretty popular book. But yeah, reading in general, super goated for your brain. So much better than scrolling, especially if you can find a book that you're actually interested in. Like I'd honestly rather read the book than scroll because I genuinely like the book, but you gotta find a book that you like so you can want to read it more than you want to scroll. And lastly, instead of consuming content, create content. Doesn't matter what type of content. A while ago I was trying to make gym content, but now I've pivoted after figuring some things out. I got this YouTube channel, and I'm also leveraging TikTok Shop right now to make some extra money. But even from a young age, I've always had something. I've always had like either a YouTube channel or like a TikTok that I make videos for. Super fun stuff. Definitely way better than scrolling. You're gonna get the creative juices flowing. You're gonna learn stuff about editing, storytelling. And it's also just pretty satisfying to build an audience and try to come up with new ideas and experiment with new things content-wise. But yeah, this is just my experience. Hopefully this gave you some ideas on what to do instead of scrolling. I still scroll a little bit, of course, but compared to me before, reading, content creation, and intentionally playing some video games or games, it's definitely been way better. Scrolling time's definitely been down. But yeah, thanks for watching this video. I'll see you guys next time.